What does the supply chain advantage look like? Start with 12,000 experienced teammates. Add the precision of 20 modern distribution centers, the reach of one of the nation's largest fleets, merchandising solutions that drive sales, and custom technology applications that make doing business easy. Together, it's how we enable you to buy better, sell smarter, and profit more. McLean, your supply chain advantage in action.
Ethanol fuels took a major hit this year when the volumetric ethanol excise tax credit, or VTEC, expired on January 1st. The expiration of the tax credit means 45 cents less per gallon for blending ethanol fuels and 38.5 cents per gallon less for retailers who sell E85. As a supplier of ethanol for more than 40 years and a retailer of ethanol blends through its Cenex retail network, CHS offers a unique perspective of the dynamics of the biofuels business. CSP spoke with Dustin Holland, Renewable Fuels Director at CHS, about the company's renewable fuels outlook in light of the tax credit change.
CHS has been involved with ethanol for over 4 decades. Through its Cenex brand retail network, we offer E85 at approximately 250 locations. Of those locations, we also offer other blends of ethanol, such as E30 and E40, through blender pumps at roughly half of those locations.
So what has the tax credit change meant to CHS so far?
Well, I can report that wholesale sales of E85 were strong through the end of the year as inventories were maximized ahead of the expiration of the credit. It's too early to tell in 2012 what the trend will be, but I suspect that E85 sales will decline in favor of other alternative fuel blends such as E30 and E40. Well, the current legislative environment might be a challenge for the VTEC to be extended anytime in the near future. But the original VTEC applied to all blends of ethanol, including the regular E10. It's very possible that in the future, future legislation will focus on E85 and other mid-level blends, be it per gallon incentives or infrastructure incentives.
From a supply perspective, Holland says CHS, through its 1,400 Cenex locations, will continue to focus on renewable fuel, and he sees E85 and other blends being an ongoing component in that platform. But just as the fortunes of E85 in 2012 are uncertain, the future path of growth for renewable fuels is as well, especially with no national energy policy in place to provide a roadmap for fuel retailers.
Well, CHS would prefer a comprehensive national energy policy that speaks to all forms of energy, including the expiration of renewable fuel incentives. And with the expiration of the VTEC, I've been encouraged that some federal and state programs still allow for incentives that encourage renewable fuel blends, as well as infrastructure development for mid-level and high-level blends of ethanol. Any comprehensive policy must balance renewable fuel growth without creating a disadvantage for consumers who have vehicles or other pieces of equipment not designed to run on unique fuel blends.
For retailers who want to offer a fuel alternative while still growing their business, it's a tricky balance for sure. For more on the future of E85 and biofuels, see our cover story in the February issue of CSP magazine. For CSP TV, I'm Samantha O'Year.